Welcome, one and all, to a Zeus mission. One that I'm doing. I usually can't be caught dead doing Zeus missions, but God, sometimes people are just like, they just can't figure out how to do it. Not that they were having issues with the actual technical side of things, just they were not. Just selecting one person to go ahead and do it. Is what it is. Anyway, it was all good. So, objectives for our people here. Essentially, they're going through here. They got a couple of Vics. I'm going to teleport myself over too.
Thinking more because you
Yep.
guys are planning on punching down the middle, you'll need both of them.
Probably, I think Leno would want them at least.
Alright, 1-2, we're taking the transport Vix.
Get in the right.
I believe it is. Also, those M2s will be useful against the vehicles you will find.
Say again?
The M2 is going to be more than capable of punching basically any vehicle I set against you. Just as a note.
Get it. Alright, 1-2, we will be following the blue line, so we'll be pushing out from here to hit the town of Pesto, then from there the Bonanza to push down into Paraiso. Meanwhile, 1-1 will be just punching straight up the guts.
Are we like assaulting like straight away, Doc? Or all ready for you?
I heard on the range.
Raj, Leonard disconnected and Wilson is not here, so 1-1 has no leadership, so I'm just using a vehicle rack.
Sounds like
Spectacular.
Great start.
36 G's last round.
I think Leno's attempting to
I did see
come
more
back.
Yeah.
I think general plan Leno wanted you guys to do was follow that red line to punch straight into Perezzo, while 1-2 provides support along the flanker.
Following the red line, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're pretty much meant to draw attention to us so then we can track
Okay,
them
1-1 step off.
down. Stepping. Where the fuck are we going?
Left. Let's
Alright,
kick
following you.
off along the blue line.
That's going to be my little... We're going to pull that out in order to run the fuck away, quote-unquote. There's no one actually in it, but there will be, quote-unquote, dudes. That'll be where the rest of this town is essentially retreated to. Which does remind me, actually, there's a few dudes I would actually really like to use for this. Yeah, these guys. Forest is in locals. I believe these guys are going to be coming down here, so I wouldn't mind. Three.
1-2, you got contacts in your way.
Copy, we got contact north of us.
You guys stand. Dalek men. Stand. And Dalek men. Holy shit, they're engaging from a while out. Yeah, bum rushing into a town was not the best of plans.
Hello?
G'day.
Ah, there we go. Okay. So, I want to learn. Can you explain to me what's going on?
Okay. Yeah, not a drama. So, essentially, this is what happens when you just get incredibly disappointed sometimes. So, essentially, they decided to bum rush in with half their group, immediately ran it into a BTR. So, they're damaged. The other group decided to actually be a little wiser, and at least when they were engaged, held all the way out of town. So essentially the guys were just spread out over here in order to make the central fighting around this little area. If you see the 3 unmounted vehicles, that's their little find to destroy. They don't have to, but if they do, yay, they'll find. So if you reference Paraso, can you see the 3 dismounted BM21s?
Rush?
Yeah, can you hear me? This did not change on me, did it? Zeus enhanced.
Hop in. Oh my god.
My calm. Do I see, mate?
The fuck is
Add up
well, you're
secure.
second now.
Maybe Acre 2
Leno got music.
He disconnected.
Right control.
Is he actually off the server?
Yeah,
Yep, he is.
His connection dropped on Teams.
Hey, can you hear me now?
This is 1-1 radio check.
Heard loud and clear.
Can I be heard?
Yeah, you can now.
Alright, that was weird. I don't know what was going on.
Gotcha. Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, essentially, so these
I've been
guys...
wanting to learn to Zeus for a while, but haven't had anyone to sort of teach me how to do anything.
So the point of what's going on right here is there's not an overabundance... Did you lose me again? Alright, I don't know why you've been unable to hear me. Can you hear me all fine now?
Yeah, you keep breaking up, though.
I don't understand the why. Sorry, man.
okay.
That's been awkward.
Alrighty. So,
1-1, this is 1-2. We're pulling up on Bonanza now.
So, essentially,
Okay,
these guys pulling into the town, they've got a fair bit of a fight, but with their forces, this will be fine. Essentially, by the time they push through to engage the last of them, it'll be at those BM-21s, which is their quote-unquote victory over the town. They could either destroy them or just leave them be. Doesn't matter to me. It's a simple Zeus at the end of the night.
right?
Fuck me. Okay, this is going to be really hard. I can't teach if I can't talk to you. So, yep, you still hearing me? Yes, no, maybe so.
1-2, this is 1-1.
Send it.
Be advised, our section just got hit by a BTR. We are back up and running. We'll be continuing on objective.
My connection's fine. Let's see. Here I am. 34, as per usual. Everyone, confirm for me you can still hear me. All good?
Can hear you, Rajan.
1-2's good. Loud and clear.
The hell?
Okay. No. Fairly certain.
Can you hear me, Rajan?
I can hear you fine. Anyway, just generally watch how the infantry will be funneled. Yes, I can hear you, Jick.
Okay, so you can hear me fine. Oh, weird. Okay. Oh, what's going on then?
Why the hell the helicopter go civvy? Oh, that's not what I was expecting. Alright, well, that's cool.
1-2, this is 1-1. Are you guys good?
Yeah, we're good. We just killed a healer.
Roger.
No, they can't see, by the way, there. Let's force these guys in. But yeah, forcing these guys into a standing position so that they can all engage. Essentially, the friendlies will just cut through them a little faster.
1-1, this is 1-2.
This is 1-1.
Reference map, north of you by about 400 meters, you'll have 3 by rocket arty trucks.
Seen on map. We'll eliminate them. I have visual myself now as well.
A couple locals just over here.
Ожидаю указаний. Жду. Ожидаю ваших приказов. Готов. Уже в пути.
Alright, that'll keep them entertained, excited.
Hello there, mate.
No, you're all good, man. They basically just got to Prezo and... Well, Bumrush got someone killed in the vehicles, but that's okay. They've pushed in now. They got past the hardest.
They what?
Yeah, they bumrushed in with the Vix.
They were supposed to hop out at Euro.
Well, anyway, I'll teleport you in and you can yell at him
Thanks,
yourself.
man. Stackman's joining me.
One, this is 1-2. We're
Yeah, we'll do.
mounting up to proceed into town now.
1 line, okay, you all good.
Okay, I realized why I couldn't hear you, Raj. I was being an idiot.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So, I should just keep able to hearing you when I go all the way over here.
Alright, easy.
Okay, cool. So, it's my own stupidity. Sorry.
Hey, the power of flanking forces.
Hello?
Oh, by the way, if there's a tip I could give you, man, try to make sure the AI is always standing. Hey, g'day, man.
Hey.
Hey, Dak, which group you meant to be with, Leno or...
1-1. I just behind Leno.
Alright, I think that's Leno. Easy, I'll teleport you up.
Cool. So, I've tried once to learn to Zeus, and Def has been like, yeah, I'll teach you to Zeus and help me out, but then he's never been around where I'm like, hey, Def, let's
I'll
do
admit,
this.
I'm not the best at Zeusing, because I don't particularly like Zeusing.
Вас понял.
I want to keep doing it because it's like a big D&D game, essentially. It's modern D&D, and I like
Essentially.
that. And I'm kind of getting good at it, but I need to learn the actual Zeus controls and the sort of meta of setting up people. And
Ожидаю ваших приказов.
trying to learn, but no one's
Вас
sort
понял.
of teaching me it. So it's like, okay,
Yeah.
yes.
Essentially, some of the biggest things I can tell you is... swarms of enemies are not your friends. They just kill the server and they piss off the friendlies after enough time.
Gotcha.
One of your best things is technically forces that they can really easily cleave through, but from various angles. Essentially, it keeps up the pace, keeps up the action, but it's not going to kill the knight if they make a single mistake.
Gotcha. So we are using currently what army?
Alright, so we are currently using the Chernorussian movement of the Red Star. There's two. There's a more winter one and the standard one we're using. Doesn't matter too much which one you use. They're both fine.
Top or the bottom one?
Fairly certain it's top. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Thank you.
So essentially, right now, their overall goal is to clear out the area around those BM-21, the rocket trucks. That's
Yep.
going to be the hardest part of the fighting. I'm going to slowly try to drag the other guys over there, but they did something I wasn't expecting. Moved up along the line there. So something that was meant to be just cinematic, a helicopter taking off, well, they destroyed it while it's still on the ground. Which, fine, that happens.
Yep. Gotcha, okay. And so you want them to go destroy the rocket trucks is the sort of objective of it?
So the objective of it overall is just for them to really push out the AI.
Gotcha.
So they're not going to see too much of it, though I am going to spawn down a car now. Yeah, I'm going to spawn down actually a BMP-2K, because I believe that's the command variant without a weapon. And that they're going to see fleeing out of the town.
Готов.
So that was a...
BM-21-2K. So it's armed, but not with much. I'm going to basically turn it to careless in its settings, so it won't give a shit about the friendlies.
Уже в пути.
Oh, our guys.
Вас понял.
So where have you put that down, sorry?
Уже в пути.
Basically center of... Actually, no. Eastern side of Paraiso. It's heading towards the T intersection now. It's going to be passing dock. It's got a gun on it, but it's only an M2. They can take it out, but unless they got an AT ready, it's not going to kill them.
Gotcha.
And they're not going to kill it. It's just going to be a run-on-by thing.
Yep. And how do you control the settings of those?
Basically, double-click the diamond.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see behavior and combat. So I left it on fire at will, because I don't mind too much whether or not it's... Hold on, I'm going to need to control it, I think, because it's being a derp.
Уже в пути. Уже в пути.
Oh my god, go out of the town. Huh. Actually, for anyone watching later, that was actually the first time I jumped into it. I didn't have a sound which made me want to stab my ears out. That's an interesting change. Right, now it's out here, should be good.
Channel switched.
And now for the 7 years it takes for me to go from...
Вас понял. Понял. Понял вас. Выполняю. Уже в пути.
Fucking... Alright, anyway, I am back. I'm going to start trying to grab the other guys to keep them entertained. Essentially, in the single units, I'm currently going to go to the just more armed civilians.
2 times 3 inserts, or 1 times 3 insert 1 chip.
Alright, easy.
1-1, this is 1-2. Purple area is clear. You want us moving north?
Готов.
I'll go
Okay,
and
right.
check
Ожидаю ваших приказов. Все ясно. Вас понял.
Hey, I'll
Yep.
teleport you in 2 seconds.
Jersey.
1-2, this is 1-1 minor, acknowledged last.
Monkey butt.
Late.
But easy. Alright, what do we got? So, Slough, where are you?
1-1.
Act teleporting, wait, one.
Yep.
1-1's getting all the action on this first area.
Yay.
And
boss,
Monkey,
is it?
where are you?
I docked
One,
Jay,
two.
so I think...
Easy.
1-1. Collect your vehicles.
No, it's cool, I know where
And
Doc
we'll
is.
RV at the
easy,
service
cheers,
station in 109
So I've only just joined
905.
into the mission.
All good, mate.
So how are you teleporting him?
This is the power of Zeus Enhanced. It's a real good one. If you just right-click a player, hit teleport player, it'll teleport around.
You and here teleport. I've got teleport players.
On an actual person. So teleport players is it.
Teleport players.
Mhm.
Oh,
And if you
okay.
click that, then, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Уже
Yeah,
в
it is
пути.
Anyway, not too bad. So the group that I had to harass them up on the hill, which has been following them down, it's cool. They're actually going to have a small firefight over their car now. And to keep it a little more interesting for the guys at the back, I'm going to spawn just a couple more, probably another 3-man. Guys on the eastern side of the town.
Ожидаю ваших
Is that
приказов.
so 1-1?
Жду.
1-2.
Oh, okay, 1-2.
Понял.
Okay, what's 1-2 doing? So, they've got this car here. And there's a dude in the car.
Nah, I'm not putting a dude in the car. I'm just getting that group moving over there because they were following them anyway. So,
Gotcha.
Вас понял.
Oh, so this group
Выполняю.
that's near Doc A,
Выполняю.
you've placed deliberately to
no,
this one.
I actually put them all the way up on the hill to hit them when they were up there.
Yep.
But they moved down, so that group's just been following them essentially.
Gotcha, so that was all AI that did that.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm only just putting down some movements for them now.
Oh, yeah, so you're just moving them to a place where they can sort of have a bit of... Yeah, gotcha.
Because these guys haven't had much action through this town. They engaged from range, but so now this will be a good thing for them to have fun. The extra 3 guys at the back here, because these guys that are on the east, I believe, had less action than Doc's direct team. So
Gotcha.
basically, let's test their rear security a little. And along with that, it's just a little 3-man team with some rifles. They will be fine. Huh?
Sweet. So those are armored civilians?
These are the armed civilians here. These are the foresters and the woodsmen in particular that I'm using.
Gotcha, and I accidentally moved them.
That's fine.
Gotcha, okay.
Все ясно. Вас понял.
Alright, so yeah, as soon as they're done with that, they will be moving out.
1-1,
Вас
this is
понял.
2. We got contact on our vehicle. We're essentially clear. I can see it.
Last of the guys over there are being cleared up. So yeah, both teams have essentially completed this town.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Were they blowing them up?
Yeah, they're blowing them up. Anyway, something I need to do just to simulate where that BMP went. This is going to be sitting down right down here.
Where's it?
Getting through out. If you check down to the east, around the bridge. So this is where the next proper engagement's more than likely going to happen. The garrison itself at the bridge isn't too much of a threat, but there is 3 sections up in the hills, along with a dishcom, which is, you know, in a bit of a bugger of a spot. They could see it, but they might not.
Okay, where's the dishcom? Oh, there
Little
it is.
vehicle, yep, by the radio pole. It's essentially just a force multiplier for the group there. It'll also split the player's attention between the west or southwest and the south director. So with alright, so if you check in the hills, it is the southernmost bit near the pole. Yep.
Yep, I see it now. Sorry about that.
Easy. Don't say sorry, man. It's all good.
Yeah, gotcha. The 3 sections there to... And are you just leaving them stationary there, and then they'll find them, they'll interact as they come near?
Yeah, once the players engage, they're essentially going to move on their own.
Gotcha.
I could move them, but I'm not gonna.
And so you're expecting the players to go...
Oh, they're not going to do what I thought they were going to do. I think they're going to cut straight over the hill.
Oh, so they're going to come up that main
That's worse than I thought. So...
What did you expect them to do?
So I was expecting them to actually want to go all the way around. I was going to put some minor contacts for them to blow through on the road.
Following that coast road? Or
yeah, follow the coastal road.
Gotcha.
Up and over the hill is going to be a bit more interesting, because these guys in the woods are very dangerous.
Gonna mess them up, yep.
Hopefully not mess them up.
If handled
Or
wrong.
not too much, anyway.
Yeah, are they just refueling the car?
Yeah, they could be.
Amazing.
It's a thing you can do, so why not?
I've never done it. I know it's a
Really?
thing you can do. I only found out about it when we were doing Leno's race the other day, and I was like, I've never had to do this. Mainly because I haven't done a mission long enough to justify having to refuel a vehicle.
Well, I can't wait for the LRM. You're going to get used to it.
Yeah, I'm interested now. I'm kind of annoyed. It's like, oh man, start learning to Zeus, and then LRM goes. It's like, oh, never mind.
Anyway, something I did just run through and do is pretty much all the AT. Because they've changed the course they're going to do, but I've taken the AT out of the sections there. Basically, the light-skinned vehicles that they already have are going to be under enough threat just from the gunfire. If they were on the coast, that is several hundred meters, where the AI would essentially be whiffing shots.
Yeah, so they'd have some explosions for a bit of fun, but nothing too deadly.
Yep, but if they're going to be crossing down through this hill, like I think they're doing, that's a lot more dangerous. It means they could get real close to some of these AT-AI, and at close range, they will likely hit. Alright, with that all now, though, I'm going to start setting up for the town of... freaking... Ortego? Yeah, Ortego. So, this area is the more dangerous lot. These last two are where the pain is going to really be.
Okay.
So there's going to be a couple of really rough things for them to engage. So point in case, first thing to put down. Not an... Oop, I'm in the wrong thing. Not you, not you. Must come under a turret.
So is this a group unit still?
No, I'm not using the group things. Anyway, putting down a ZU, that thing is going to suppress the shit out of them. It's not going to be engaging them directly.
Gotcha. So where have you... I see you put that up on the hill?
Yep, because that has eyes on their way in. I just want to put some rough stuff around him real quick to make it look like he's not just sitting there randomly.
1-2, load up into your Vix. We'll go move soon.
Some of these little pre-place areas are like some of your best friends,
What's that? So that's in...
This is in, if you go to groups, go to empty, and there's a bunch of compositions.
Right, and that was for you.
Say again? Last not heard, say again.
Hold up, gosh.
Yep.
So, okay. And then blue is... As in cargo, you use... What did you just use there?
What I used there was Camp Ant under Gorilla.
We'll deal with the contact as it comes.
Copy.
Gorilla... Camp... Ant. Oh, cool.
Alright, so something else I'm going to do, because I don't just want them bum rushing through the town, is the main road is going to get a bunch of sandbags placed along it. On these sandbags is going to be some vehicles, some infantry. Basically, not good for our friends. Basically, if you check the center road on what will be their path in, they're going to come around that corner, and on that corner, they're going to find infantry stationed.
Oh, that corner, I see it now. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you put the sandbags.
Alright, so these
down.
infantry I just basically grouped up, but I don't actually want them up where they sat down there. So, what I'm essentially doing is just dragging these guys down, because once they're garrisoned, they will stand still.
Okay. Oh, like that? Like I just did?
Yep, that's it. So I want to just place these guys basically along these. You know what, I'm going to put the AT down here too, because this could be fun, and it's still a relatively blind arc. And I'm going to put the other, a auto rifleman.
Up on top, and so you're gonna leave them.
Yep, with the squad lead.
They're not on that building, they're in that building.
No, they're on the building.
Oh, they just haven't loaded in yet.
Yep, correct.
On my screen. Gotcha.
So something we really want to make use of here is essentially combat multipliers and making our friendlies feel a bit of fear in approaching the place. It's why I've given them the light-skinned vehicles. So that's to stop them just bum rushing down the main town, and to give them pause before they get to it, I'm just going to really quickly set up another camp up the top near the radio tower on the way in.
Gotcha. We got one dude floating here. There, man. Where you want to go?
Sorry, I probably did that accidentally. Wait, one.
Where you want to go, mate?
1-1.
G'day again, Slow. Sorry, man, I didn't see you.
Yeah, no, so I just loaded back in, computer crashed, and now it's
All good.
freaking out, overloading everything.
That's
Oh,
cool.
lovely.
I got him, bro. I got him, rush.
Cheers, mate.
I think they're in a Vic, that's all slow, so I'll have to wait till
Yeah, it's
they get
fine,
out.
yeah, they're driving. Something like that.
You can use that right-click teleport that I told you about to actually put them directly into the vehicle.
I'd rather not. I'll wait for them to get out. I don't need my computer dying again.
Fair enough.
Because it's freaking out just when I load everything. Don't want to try to load everything whilst moving at 60 k's an hour.
Fair enough.
Fair cop. You slow out? Why is... Oh, bloody hell. 1 second slow. Sorry, I'm still learning.
It's fine,
That's
take
cool,
your
man.
time.
Готов. Уже в пути.
So yeah, not watching what they're really doing now. Oh my god.
Is that, were you oh-my-godding me or him?
This is not what I was expecting of people, but hey.
Hey, at least they took out the truck. Oh, wait, no, they didn't. Took that gunner at least.
What an interesting
sorry.
little...
Sorry, Slough.
What'd you do?
I was like teleported into the middle of a field.
Give him a heal. That's it. It always sucks doing that. So just give him a heal, and I'll teleport him. Actually, here I'll do it real quick. Just gonna put him up here.
I'll go apologize to him.
All good, man. I think now they're learning an important lesson about splitting forces.
Уже в пути.
Oh, that's awkward.
Oh yeah.
Whoops, poor guy.
It is all good.
Why won't it deselect is my concern.
Готов.
Okay.
Готов.
Oh, I think I put it with 1, 2. Oops.
Что прикажем?
Sorry, Slough. Turbo is pretty buggered up. Their car is flipped. Rush?
Yeah, sorry, just doing things.
Oh, good, good. I was just like, wait.
Yeah, this is why I don't like bloody Zeusing too much. I go a little quiet. It's the one time I don't really have fun in Arma, I will be honest. I'm not saying it can't be fun, just I don't have fun with it.
Yeah, that's fair. I might play along if Artemis agrees to run something later. I might tag along with him and watch.
Feel free to go on for your own, man.
Yeah, I think I'm getting it.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine for it, man.
I got a pretty simple idea, so it should be pretty simple to do.
Alright, usually not a bad thing to do.
I want to do a sneaky breaky, kill this convoy and then you're good. I want to give them all ghillie suits, so they actually have to be stealthy and have an advantage to be stealthy.
Yep, that makes sense.
But then fill the woods with enemies, and if they get caught, they'll get lit up.
Yeah.
Guys, actually, be slow and quiet. Just over here.
Yep, makes sense.
Готов.
Oh, Wilson died.
Doesn't surprise me. That was a very awkward place to take through there.
Going across the bridge?
Вас понял.
I was speeding down through the forest.
Oh. Yeah, that's Leno's decision, but my decision was going across the bridge. I couldn't see jack shit. I was fucking...
I mean, there is stuff on the bridge, or was, so I think you guys have killed most of it now.
We drove straight through it. I was blurry as a motherfucker because I just got back from being shot earlier. So I didn't see what was on the bridge.
Понял.
Oh well. Alright, we'll teleport you back in.
No, don't apologize, Rajan.
Уже в пути.
I don't apologize. I said, oh, G-man.
Oh, I thought you said apology.
Nah, it's good. Shit happens.
Вас понял.
Alright, Leno's group's in some trouble.
Do you fort Leno?
Oh, friendlies engaged them. Yay, friendlies. Bad news for friendlies.
Вас понял.
Bloody...
Can I just teleport him back to 1-2? He's gonna walk all that way.
Вас понял.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, cool. I'll go tell him to do it. I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
So, for the suicide goats,
You can do it.
put a suicide bomber on a goat?
Yeah, pretty much. You can set IED, which you can then tie to pretty much anything.
Nice. I just saw
Yeah.
Ace AI suicide bomber, and I was like, wait, what is this? Amazing. Who else is dead? October. Oh, good. I'll TP him.
Жду приказов. Жду приказов. Ожидаю указаний.
Okay. Do you find doing this in the map
Выполняю.
sometimes can be easier?
Say again.
Do you find when it's
Уже
when
в
you
пути.
set the stuff up and you're just waiting for things to happen, overviewing it in the map?
Все
sometimes
ясно.
easier?
Yes and no. Depends.
I'm ready.
Hey, welcome Turbo. So yeah, Jake, feel free to teleport when
Все ясно.
Welcome to Fort Leonard.
Понял вас.
So that's what they've done, and they're getting
Ожидаю указаний.
still getting fucked up in the south.
Жду приказов.
Yep. Essentially what happened here was what was going to be a relatively easy encounter there. They split their forces really hard. Essentially, the guys in the woods there are now stuck dealing with literally all of the straggling forces that are in there. In woods too that are relatively hard to see through, so it's going to be slow movement for them.
Yep.
While Leno's group decided to bum rush down to what is technically an easier area, but yeah,
They're alone have been pinned.
Yep. I'm tempted. I'm gonna send something else after him because, again, groups of people, they don't,
Ожидаю указаний.
What are you thinking of sending at them?
just another section, pretty much
Понял. Вас понял.
up the road, pretty much.
Понял
Oh,
вас.
okay, coming from the main section to.
Yep.
Понял вас. Уже в пути.
So you're moving now. These guys here.
Yep.
Charlie 1-2.
Just want to make sure. Yep, that's him.
Gotcha.
So yeah, Charlie 1-2 is going to get a move on up there like that. Something I'm going to do to harass, but it won't kill, is I'm going to
Ожидаю ваших приказов.
get a helo in and I'm going to buzz over.
Уже в пути.
This thing is armed, but it's only got some small rounds on it. Basically, I'm going to get it to do like 2 pass-overs of this group, this area.
Gotcha. So this is in helicopters.
I think the helicopter just decided to die all on its own.
So what were you using? Like a.
It was an MI8.
MI8. Just normal?
Yep, MI8. Well, both these ones are the same, just one of them is technically a command variant.
Gotcha. So, what, you put that down somewhere else?
Yep. Not do what I just did, which, Alright, sweet, they've fallen out of the sky again. That's interesting.
Amazing. So...
Ожидаю ваших приказов.
Put it.
There we go. Okay, I don't know what was going on. It's probably just the slope they were on.
Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Понял вас. Понял вас.
Alright, so yeah, now I've got the helicopter up and moving. Or not. Alright, helicopters are falling out of the sky. Don't worry about using them, I guess. Anyway, for now, I am going to send a Ural past them. Yeah, they did. Which is good. I'm not going to punish them for finally getting together with that.
Yep.
Basically, right now, what I'm doing is I'm putting down a Ural just a bit further down the road.
Ожидаю ваших приказов.
I'm going to actually put some troops in it, just so that they know.
Готов.
There are dudes here. If they do stop it, these guys will jump out and engage. But that should be fine.
Все ясно.
Where's the Euro?
Вас
Just
понял.
further down the main road in the town of Corozal.
Вас понял.
And essentially the job of this Vic is to run to the next town.
Oh, this
Все
one.
ясно.
Okay, gotcha.
Mhm.
And so you ordered it to move to the next
Все
town,
ясно.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Уже в пути. Вас понял.
And it's
If it-
crashed.
Of course it has.
That's good enough. And
Alright,
they're
cool.
just shooting at it.
That's fine. If they destroy it, that's all good. In fact, it's almost half expected.
So it's stopped.
Yeah, they're all got to jump out now. Which is fine. They're just going to rip into it, freaking finish off the guys there. I'll admit, I hit end on it then, just because that amount of firepower is always fun. It probably would have destroyed it, but it's always more entertaining to watch AI explode away, yeah?
Oh, so you just right-clicked.
No, what I did was I left-clicked it and I hit end.
Oh, okay, so there's actually a...
Yep.
Can I put down a car?
Oh, hey.
Euro. Arma, Euro.
There's a dude on the roof that they have not taken out.
Couple dudes on the roof. Oh, yeah.
There we go, he had to be told to turn the right way, but... Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's another dude. No one's there.
There we go. So yeah, not their fault on missing them. That's actually a bit my bad on those guys. I thought I told them to all stand, but I must have missed it.
So always make them stand?
Pretty much. Honestly, making them stand is probably one of the best ways to make sure that just there's always shit for people to do. They're not going to be just laying down behind a building, annoying fucking everyone. Alright, and I'll be honest, something I've just done here is just to make them slow down a bit before they get to the next area. There's a couple of damaged vehicles. They have no fuel, they've got no ammo in them to really speak of. But they're going to basically stop around those vehicles there. More than likely out of just sheer... Oh god, that's a freaking ZSU, huh? With armor that we can't penetrate, so they're going to be cautious about it.
Where's this? Sorry?
Just look further down the road to the next town. There's two vehicles. One is in a compound. The next one further down is at the rocks. So essentially, they're going to pop by them. They'll have one quick look-see and go, oh, shit. Those are bad dudes.
Was it a ZSU?
Ожидаю указаний.
The ZSU is the freaking, what's it called? ZSU 23, yeah? The armor piece that you can see there.
Ожидаю указаний. Ожидаю указаний. Ожидаю указаний.
Is it in the next town where you've put contacts?
No, not in the next town, before the next town. So if you reference Corozal where they are now, go southwest from them, follow the MSR out. You'll find a vehicle in an abandoned area and a ZSU 23 with 5 guys around it.
5 guys around it.
5 guys, burgers and fries.
Heading southwest. Southwest is the way they came. Oh.
No, it's not.
Жду приказа.
Gotcha, I see it now.
Yeah, so they're going to hit this town, and they're likely going to have a bad time.
Have you done it in the inventory?
Ожидаю ваших приказов.
Okay, if you double-click on the actual vehicle itself, not on the diamond, on the vehicle,
Yep.
it opens up a health, armor, fuel, ammunition screen up the top.
Gotcha.
That's just a slider. You can set that down basically as far as you want. I'd suggest not setting it below 30%. Vehicles have a habit of exploding. But I've just put low fuel and no ammunition in the ZSU.
Yep.
And I've got pretty much the same thing with the damaged Vic down the road. Essentially, they are useless vehicles, but it'll be enough to get our friendlies to essentially just stop there. They're going to clear out those contacts, and then they're going to be slowed down to have a look-see at the town. From there, they can look up to the south direct, and they'll be able to see the other fortifications I've got up there.
With the turrets?
Yep, with the turrets. That's if the turrets don't engage them on their way up to clear that. And honestly, once they're that close, they're going to move more slowly down towards the town. Once they're doing that, I would imagine that's where I could start, quote-unquote, suppressing with that ZSU to basically make sure that they just don't go down the kill valley, which I've decided to do in the middle.
Okay, so you don't want them following the MSR?
So I don't want them dying to my shit, essentially. They could, but that'll be on them.
Yeah. So when will you? At what point will they start being shot at?
So they're going to be shot at, honestly, by those first AI at the ZSU.
At the ZSU, yep.
Mm-hmm. From there, they're going to continue pulling on, which will likely get them engaged by the defenses on the hill, the little dishkums. From there, once they're crossing in, they should get engaged by the little sniper team on the hill. There's a little 3-man on crouch.
Yep.
That should have more than slowed them down enough to decide, you know what, we're not going to go down the middle, where I'm going to be putting a fuckload more defenses.
Yep, which you're putting down now, I'm guessing?
Yes, correct. Well, not a fuckload more, but enough to make them very concerned.
Like that additional section that's been put there?
Yep, I put that additional section, which I'm sure will engage, but it's at about enough distance. Essentially, I want them hitting this town, but I don't want them hitting it head-on. So what I want them to do is essentially push around to where that ZSU is and hit it from that side, because that's essentially the weak underbelly. I've not got much up there. I'm just going to put down a couple of, essentially, civilians around there.
Is there another ZSU?
There's a ZU-23 turret on the hill, the one that I said I was going to be using for suppression.
Oh, the one that we put down earlier?
Yep.
Yep, sorry.
It's all good, man.
So you want them to go basically where the sniper team is and then move up that way?
Yep, which they will likely do once they're engaged. It's not like these guys are suppressed or anything. The closer they get to certain areas of all this, I'll ungarrison people. I'm just putting down a bunch of locals just randomly throughout. These are just to provide random bits of quote-unquote entertainment. The other option is they don't go to the west and instead they cross to the east, which again has the same effect. It's a weak underbelly. It's also got high grounds for them to take to assault the rest of the town.
Gotcha.
Because yeah, no matter what, I've got to think about this funneling where, obviously, if I'm the AI or the enemy commander, I'm going to protect that main road. I'm going to expect that's where they're coming from. As such, that's where I've placed my defenses. However, I'm also a now dying rebellion, so I don't have all the manpower in the world. So I've got to limit what I've got essentially to the remaining cars, technicals, whatever it is I can bring to bear.
Do you have any technicals in the town?
I'm about to put a couple down too, a couple of PKs.
BRDM?
Yeah, there's a couple of just real things like that.
BTR.
BTR and a BRDM, I believe I've got down somewhere. It's around somewhere. Oh yeah, I just put it on the southern end of the town on the main road.
Oh, yeah.
I'm figuring I can pull that around to wherever it is I want it exactly.
That's actually the name of the vehicle. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, I've always wondered, like, what's the difference between BTR and a BRDM, and I know MBT is the only one I know really, really well. Oh, stop. No. No, 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 no.
You okay, or is that to me? But I do something bad.
No, I did something dumb.
Жду приказов. Жду.
Go back to where you belong, bad guys.
Ожидаю ваших приказов. Ожидаю указаний.
Anyway, I'm not going to completely surrender even those softer areas, but I'm just putting some really easy guys to kill down, essentially over there. What are they still fighting over there?
Who knows?
Oh no, they finally hit my little area there, sweet.
Oh yeah, they're dealing with the.
Actually, there's a group all the way back. I don't know what's up with them.
Do you want me to go listen on the radio?
Nah, it's good. I'm certain they'll catch up. Either way, the other group's going to get slowed down very soon.
Oh, they're picking up a vehicle.
Жду.
They've just
Жду
got one
приказов.
I think they pushed more through Corazol than I thought they were going to.
I don't know where this vehicle is. Oh, okay, there it is. It's going.
Жду. Ожидаю ваших приказов.
So Slough and Leno are going up to deal remain vehicle and try to get lit up, I'm guessing.
Yep, they're currently being attacked by the Dishkums.
Yeah.
Which, yeah. Fortunately, our friendlies have magnified optics on the guns that we gave them. So, that's fine by me. Essentially, they've got a lot of, yeah, extra, more longer range firepower to get on.
So will you radio control with?
I would honestly rather eat my left leg than remote control anything.
Gotcha.
The AI does fine enough. I'm going to just... If you'd really need to do anything, what I'm doing right now is... I just use the suppressive fire module on the Dishkum that's still on the hill. And all I did was set it to be firing at the ZSU-23.
Where's the suppressive fire module? Is that an actual module?
Yeah, it's a module under Ace AI. Yeah, they went to use the ZSU, but they stopped.
Okay, and then you put it so it's click on the area where you want it.
Yep. Yep. Nice and easy.
And then it'll start shooting in that way.
Something to note about the suppressive fire module, whatever you put it on, it will use every gun at its disposal to suppress it. So if you put it on an NBT, they will use their main cannon.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Fun. Kinda like that.
I'll admit, I'm now just standing by with the suppressive fire module on the ZSU-23 up the top there.
Yep.
And that'll honestly probably be the last bit of actual controlling I'm going to bother to do. This area is filled with dudes that they're going to spend a while cutting through.
Gotcha.
Which will give me more than enough time to build up the next town.
Where will you then suppress?
My thought is when they push down to clear that compound there, I'm going to light up the hill.
Which compound, sorry? The one with the...
Yeah, the one with those two Dishkums that they're pushing into now.
Yep. Sorry if I sound super slow, I'm just trying to...
It's all good, man. Learning is learning.
You're talking about in reference to what? Like, I understand what it is. It's like, wait, what is it with in reference to what? What are we this chopper over here?
I have left that sitting down there. I'm going to bring it up as a reinforcement soon enough.
You can use it as a reinforcement.
So basically, I put a couple of extra sections in that guy earlier.
The Alpha 3-1?
I believe so, just making sure. Yeah, Alpha 3-1.
Yeah, so you, how did you put sections in that?
You can just, once you put sections on the ground, you just drag them into the icon. And once you release, it will put them in the actual thing.
So pulling over. There we go.
Alright, time for me to start putting down some teams in this next area.
Ожидаю указаний.
So then this next town where we are.
Ожидаю указаний.
Yep.
Все ясно?
Radio dish. Was that a team of?
These 3-man teams I'm using here are sniper
Уже в
teams.
пути.
Yep.
So these ones are going to hamper their approach in. They do have accurate fire, but there's essentially 3 marksmen between them. With this terrain the way it is, they should be able to locate and kill them relatively quickly. I'm not going to put them in particularly rough areas. Oh, and that reminds me, I need to use the suppression module now.
Do you want me to do it?
Wait one, I'll be doing in just a second. They weren't as pushed up as I thought they were. Alright, firing now. Are you not firing? Alright, speaking of remote controlling, I might actually do that now. Or alternatively, it didn't have a gunner in it. For some reason. I just created another dude, dragged him into the vehicle.
Gotcha. And then do the suppression module.
Actually, it's still not going.
Do this radio.
Oh, I know what I did. Yep, there we go.
What did you change?
I had them on hold fire.
Oh. Thing is loud, man.
Ooh. Alright, that will be that for the suppression there. They see that a dude's down up there. Basically, I don't want Dakman to die. Yep, so I'm going to go back and get it to hold fire, because I think it might have actually aggroed. Oh no, never mind, they actually killed the guys on it.
Wait, what? Oh, that's what So is there flares?
There we go, they killed the guys on it. I didn't need to do anything.
Fire support. Oh, okay, cool. So you can fire stuff. Oh, that is cool.
Yep.
And then you've also got smoke rounds as well.
Alright, you know what? Helicopters just are not working for me today. Did they just throw my BTR, or where did that run off to? Oh man, of all the things to remove, right on. That's okay.
No, it's still there. I just don't know where.
Oh, it's all the way up the road right now.
One, and then there's Bravo 4-4, which
Уже в
is...
пути.
Yep, all the way up the road.
What? How did I put it? Oh, whoops.
It's all good. Just make double sure what you're doing before
Yeah, weird.
getting that lot going.
Want us to just get it to attack them?
I'm just gonna get it to drive back through.
Уже в пути.
Get it to move somewhere.
Mhm.
Where do you want it moved?
I just told it to head back to the town.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Hey all.
Oh, hello. Teleport you back.
Thanks.
Destroyed. Gonna wait for them to get in this compound, then I'll teleport.
Уже в пути.
Yep,
Okay,
easy.
go. Cool, let's put it on the outside wall so he's not going to get straight up murdered. What do the helipads invisible do?
What do you mean? Oh, so the helipads invisible do nothing by themselves, really. But when you attach them to a person, you can then use the ACE Medical Assign Medical Facility. You assign the helipad as a medical facility, which essentially gives a radius around that area, which is a medical facility. It's really easy.
Okay, how do I set that up?
Wait 2 seconds. Here's a group. Not really what I wanted to do, but I did a thing. Anyway, so essentially, you need to go to units, go to empty, yeah?
Yep.
Once there, search up helipad. They should come up with a few different ones. You want helipad invisible.
Yep, and so you put it down?
You put it down next to essentially someone, whoever it is you want it to attach to. And then you use the attach to module. You click that object, and you click the object you want it attached to.
Where's the attach to module?
Attached to is under objects. Alternatively, I always just use the search. I know, lazy, but it's what I do.
Gotcha. You can attach a flag to someone? What that attached flag is?
Fairly certain you just got shot by the guy down the road, but I could be wrong. Yeah, attached flag is that one there.
Okay, it's like flags on people's backs?
Yeah.
Can it be any flag?
Pretty much.
How do you change the flag?
I honestly don't remember. I don't use it enough. It's not usually my cup of tea. Turrets.
I like that.
Having fun? All the little fags and all that?
Just trying to understand it.
Yeah, all good.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing around. Stop paying attention.
Oop.
What happened? Oh, you blew up the car. I missed it.
Turret being a turret.
Oh, the turret up on the hill?
No, I just had to delete a thing. I'm building the next area.
Gotcha.
Ожидаю ваших приказов.
Man, I don't think I'm gonna have time to run a Zeus. Late, and I'm gonna wake up early. I'll try and get one during the week.
Fair enough.
Can I do tomorrow night? I could do tomorrow night. I got a few hours, I can play around with Eden Editor. I might do that.
Fair enough, if you want.
Готов.
Someone's willing to be my test dummy tomorrow afternoon.
Hopefully.
So hopefully someone's around during the day. Am I allowed to use the server for testing during the day like that?
I'd suggest getting someone on, because, yeah, testing means a fair bit of things.
Oh, okay. When I say testing, I mean like just messing around with Zeus to see how everything works.
Ожидаю указаний.
At any point, anyone can load up the training map, jump on, do some stuff.
Cool. Sweet. I will probably do that then, because I wanna... And that's not at any point, so if I'm around on a Tuesday Arvo, I can jump on the training map, jump into Zeus, put down some stuff and practice flying.
Yes.
Ah, okay, cool.
I've told people that. I don't know how many times.
Aren't most
most of the helicopters like non-simmed?
Doesn't matter, you can grab a Zeus slot on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, I don't care. Just
What are you doing tomorrow,
go to
Shane?
you.
I'm not working.
Yeah, no, I was joking. I want to practice my Zeusing, so.
But yeah,
Yeah, teleporting you back now, don't worry.
Sweet. M136 ready to go.
I'm gonna teleport you.
Sweet.
There.
Right.
Ожидаю указаний.
That's safe. Or I get fucked up that play. Yep, thanks, fine. He's working on dock. Is dock down?
Ожидаю ваших приказов.
I do not know. I've not been watching. I'm imagining they're most of their way through now.
Yeah, dock's down.
Yeah. So I'd say they've probably got about another 20
Just
minutes.
left him behind. Amazing. Sorry. They got another
It could
20
be getting
minutes, you said?
blood. Yeah, they with how much they've got left here, I might actually sneakily delete a couple of things that I don't think they've seen.
Such as?
Just a couple of infantry dudes here and there.
BRDM crew up here that's doing nothing.
I'll probably actually get that down. It's more likely that they've seen that at some point, but I'll put it just somewhere really obvious to them. Like right to the center of town behind those barricades. Because, yeah.
Here that haven't even spawned in yet that I don't think they would have seen. Oh no, never mind, they're taking shots.
Yeah.
Mm. They just ignored your roadblock, man.
That's fine. They can ignore it all they want. So something I'm doing right now is I'm just going around and ungarrisoning a few AI. Essentially, they'll start moving, they'll engage the friendlies and do all that lovely stuff.
Gotcha.
Вас понял. Уже в пути.
But yeah. Something you'll see a bit of is that there's a few AI that's pretty much too scared to move now.
Gotcha. Here comes the truck, beep beep.
Ожидаю ваших приказов.
Something I'm going to do real quick. I'm actually going to remote control something, purely so that they definitely have AT on hand. Oh, noise still didn't happen. Happy days.
Channel switched.
So yeah, okay, I'm back now. So what I did there essentially was just, I copy-pasted down a dude which had AT, and essentially because I knew that BRDM was coming, dumped it right at their feet. I controlled him, I made sure he wasn't shooting anyone or getting them really screwed up. Also made sure it was coming from the same way as the BRDM, so that they would see all that jazz and hopefully engage it. They do actually have an M136 on them, which I didn't see beforehand, so that's my bad. But there is an M136.
Gotcha.
Someone tapping me?
It's Wilson.
Hey, Wilson. Where do you belong?
I'll take it now.
1-1.
Easy.
Get how far away we are, man.
Hmm.
Oh no. There he goes. Alright. The BRDM getting destroyed?
Nah, it was still running around last time I saw it.
Oh, where'd it go?
They might have, but I haven't seen it.
Why is there a guy in a body bag?
That's the script we've got to keep the server pretty much constantly happy.
Good idea. So then what? Can we just go back through and delete all those bodies?
Yeah, essentially. But they essentially chew no server frames. Like, we're sitting at 43 now. If I delete everything in that area, we might gain a frame. Let's see. Deleted and... Took a tick to... 41, 48, 44... Oh, no, we gained probably about 4 frames on average for that, but I also deleted all the objects I had down there.
Gotcha.
Let's see if
Bunch
I
of
can...
dudes alive in this forest over here.
Yeah, probably just remove them. They're not fucking worthwhile to me. In a bit, anyway. For now, they're fine. Actually, no, I'm going to delete them.
I deleted the ones I was talking about already. Cause
Yeah, alright. No, that's fair. Do it. Essentially, they're not being engaged. They're not doing anything. Basically, at this point, there's a lot of things which are just going to slow down the friendlies more than anything.
Yeah,
which is not what I want.
Here, that's not doing anything.
Yeah, I'm just deleting a few, which are basically out of the way. They're not freaking...
These guys up in this compound up here?
You mean the guys on the east?
Yeah, they're...
I'll leave them
right
for
next
now.
to one, too. This guy up in the field for some reason. What are you doing up here? Why are you so lost?
Oh, right. They've got a mini situation there. Fair enough. Oh, that dude's under the building. No wonder he's freaking out. Alright, there's a dude who has literally lost his courage and running away. If you check out the vineyards on the west side of the town, there's an auto rifleman. Well, he had lost his courage. He's run all the way out there. If you watch the red line that he's from, he's tied to a dude that's in the center of town. No?
Amazing.
So yeah, honestly, I'm going to delete him because he's very pointless to me. It's fine, we can argue he got out.
He ran away, he survived. He went back to his family and became a goat farmer.
Yep, happy goat farmers.
Be happy goat farmers that are totally not explosives.
Nah, nothing of the sort.
Who pinged us? Hello?
Usually don't worry about things unless someone actually says something.
Hey, Raj.
Hey, all, what's up?
So I'm just dead out, spectate.
No, you can get teleported back in. You guys got one more area to go through.
I'll send you back now.
Awesome. I don't have my gear, but I got this whatever gear.
Oh, well, I'll tell you back. I'll teleport you back.
Oh, wait.
I'll teleport you back to get your gear probably.
Cheers.
Wait, did I hear hey Leto?
Yeah, Lana's...
Yeah, he came and then disappeared again.
Oh. Okay.
Is that Hallie you?
I'm not in it, but it's, yeah, kind of me.
Wait, he gets a flag?
So what now?
Hi, Leno, what do you need?
A flag?
What a flag? My flag?
You need a fucking flag.
You want a flag? What do you want a flag? What fucking flag
I
do you
want a flag. Damn straight I want a flag.
Which flag do you want, Leno?
I want my flag.
Flag in the attached flag thing?
Yeah, I guess that works. Doesn't allow custom color or procedural flags, does it?
I'm trying to think, what flag can I give you? You can have...
Can I just go back to the team?
You'll get teleported.
You can have iron.
Because, yeah, this is actually too far here.
There you go. Leno, you can have ion.
It'll do. It's better than your flag.
Judging my flag?
Yeah, your flag is shit. My flag is majestic and grand.
Fuck you, man. I'm your Zeus. What I give it, I can take it away.
Don't touch my flag!
Run, Leto, run.
Don't push me, Jick. I know how this works.
Yeah, you know what I have though. You start shooting, I just TP you away.
I'll get on with it then, and don't touch my flag.
Yeah, cool. Bye. Flag. Don't shoot the BDM coming in your back door. Why?
It's their resupply. But I'm fairly certain we're out of long-range range.
Oh yeah, we are. Do we want to move closer?
Nah, it's cool. We're basically just here to assist. I don't really want to be 0 alpha for anything.
There. Noble user. The back door. Oh man. So is that just a friendly BRDM you made?
Mm-hmm. It's coming down. It's filled with freaking resupply.
Did you make it friendly?
I just spawned it from the faction they're in.
Oh, okay. Which faction are they? Independent. And then... What faction are they?
These guys are the freaking Royal Army Corps of Sharani. God, I don't look for a second and they've already vultured it right on.
Oh yeah, I was watching the vulture.
Alright, now that that's basically done, I'm gonna delete a couple of the guys really left. I was actually really hoping to put them up there.
So what are the Aussies? Is there UDFU?
Yeah, Australian Defence Forces.
Oh, there they are. I am. Lab 25. Favorite Bic in this whole game. I'll be back. I'm just gonna go listen to them chatter for a second.
Yeah, easy.
Жду приказов. Уже в пути. Ожидаю ваших приказов. Готов. Готов.
A BB for red. Where are those shots coming from?
Probably some of the dudes is pushing in from the, northwest there.
Oh, sorry, I can hear from my camera. That's right. I'm like, where am I hearing shots from? These two dudes up here that are just messing with them. Oh, it's the last of the sniper teams.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, there's a bloody...
Alright, what's up?
Can you promote me to CLS?
You can be blue.
Sure, wait one.
Does anyone need blood or ashes here?
Say again?
Yeah, I'm getting promoted.
Does anyone
You're
need
done.
blood?
I'm getting promoted to CLS.
Pack that.
Attack man needs blood.
Alright guys, I want to be ready to move in about 30 to 45 seconds.
Yeah.
One contact northeast.
Thanks, Rajan.
All G.
Roger that.
Okay.
E.
Alright guys, so we're going to be heading south. So,
Tell me
everyone
you
form
were
up
moving.
on me, we're going to do a
Yeah,
static
I just
column
came
down
over
the
here
road.
to ask directly what was wanted. Would make it faster. Alright, it's cool. Probably will teleport back now.
Like that.
That's it.
Underneath the mango tree, my honey and me make boogaloo too. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm starting to understand how this works now.
Yeah, it doesn't take too long to really start getting what's what.
Good at it. I like to understand it, but it does take a while to get good at it.
Oh, wait, one.
Side of the next
Yo,
objective
Leno.
area.
Have you lost all your vehicles?
Yeah.
Do you want some more?
Can we have some more?
Yeah,
Please.
you can.
I've been trying to steal enemy vehicles the whole time.
No,
And
well,
I failed at every point. I tried to steal 3 rocket trucks. That would have been epic, man.
that would have been funny.
Can you
Anyway,
imagine Ride of the Valkyrie straight in shooting rockets?
I can. I've done it beforehand, but it was friendly, so took the receiving end.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. Quantity has a quality all of its own, right?
Yep. Alright,
And 1-2 might want Vix as well, to be honest. I don't think they have any either.
that's fine.
Blue team, get in the
I
middle.
think they're going their own way.
Red team, get your own vehicle.
Alright, there's a total of 4 if you guys need them. All G.
Enjoy your new flag, Leno.
I'll drive, you guys go.
Hey, Venom, you're the other one in that car, mate.
One
is
Well,
the
I keep saying
loneliest
we will
number.
see.
No, it's fair. Give him a break, though. I did put down the other one.
Alright, stepping off.
You're
1-2, this is 1-1. Beware, replacement Vics have been brought in. Travel south on the Imsara and you'll find them.
Copy that. At the bus stop.
Honestly, I'm actually pretty pleased with what they did to this town.
Try to keep up.
Their objective
Nice.
was never to kill everything, just get it basically done.
Nice.
Oh, there's the other guys down there.
What other guys?
Down at the other crossroads.
Oh, yes.
Dino just put some stuff over here if they need them.
What's that helicopter doing? Just sitting
It's
there?
hovering for now. I'll get it going over in a bit.
Is that paratroopers, is it? Or is it dropping?
Nah, it doesn't have anyone in it right now. I just want it strafing by because it is got a couple of machine guns on it.
Mm-hmm. So you just gotta move it and set it to...
Correct. Because they've got dishcoms, they'll bring it down, but it'll be a bit of atmosphere in this open area.
Gotcha.
It shouldn't be too great of a threat either. Not now that they've got like 4 techies on inbound.
Mm-hmm. Work. Work.
Back up.
Oh my god, I love this.
What are you doing?
Nothing, just the overall hatred going out to that chopper. Like, that's just beautiful. Oh! Oh, they got it! Yes! Die cunt! Oh my god, wait, hold on, these guys are gonna get a show. Kill it, cunts! Kill it, 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 kill it! No, it's all G. I'm up.
What are you doing back
Do
here?
it, fags! Kill the chopper.
Kill the
I
chopper.
believe in you.
Back in our little telepole. No. Do we need to move the telepole?
Yeah, bring it up here.
Do I delete it and then replace it? Or do
No,
I
no, you can just drag it over.
Not going down, man. Yeah, but
Oh.
been disabled.
Ah, cool. Yeah, cheers, weapon full. Oh my god, it hit the row of Urals!
Like, wait, what?
It hit the row of Urals. I am so happy.
Do?
Yeah.
I put a row of Urals just over there for some.
Amazing. Why is
I don't know.
Western radio tower, do not shoot him.
Thane got cleaned up by it.
Ожидаю ваших приказов.
Guys, pull southeast now.
Yeah.
Pull southeast.
You know what? He deserves a heal for that one.
Yeah, feel free to.
Really?
Oh no. That was not a good place to be.
Ah. I gave him a second chance at life for a meme and he failed me.
You need to be banned from driving.
I think Doc's down as well. Doc, you up?
Ожидаю указаний.
Doc is down on that radio call.
He is.
Ожидаю указаний.
You need to be banned from driving.
Уже в пути.
Thane and Doc slowly bleed out. Guys are standing between them and their teammates.
Выполняю.
But yeah, bring up some last moments in the form of these,
Ожидаю ваших приказов.
Ungarrisoning everyone.
nah, just, bringing up a couple of dishkins from the road. Nothing major.
Roger that.
Yeah, this was definitely too many dudes. I keep thinking that they're going to freaking put a couple more of their groups together, but they do keep separating, so...
It's hilarious, because they're acting as two sections, not as one big section.
No, I mean, that's fine, but... Oh. By the way, have we please noticed on the watchtower,
Watchtower.
There we go. I'm just gonna get him to stand. Someone will realise at some point. There we go. There was a dude just laying there. They didn't seem to notice. Yep, sure. There we go. That's them dead.
This is 1-2, be advised, we're at half strength, all the casualties are KIA, what do you want us to do? 1-2, this is on my minor.
Holy crap. But yeah.
Move south to link up with two guys.
Mind you, they're pretty much done, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly look over what they've got left in terms of AT. They've got an M136.
How do you tell what they've got left?
I look at them.
Oh, okay, you just zoom in up on them.
Yep, that's it.
136.
I see a 136.
Pixie's got a rocket. Thane is dead, and his rocket is
Slaugh's got one. Okay, you know what? I feel like there's enough, but I'm gonna take direct control of this so that I die. Yeah.
Like that, I will deal with
Princess. Cool. So they're gonna have some fun with the BMP. They're gonna kill it, but you know.
Nice.
Жду приказов.
Wilson, you up?
Yeah, I'm up, mate. The turbo's down. We got fucked up moving of it.
Yeah, we're in Mascars.
Withdraw.
Act up.
Right, they're withdrawing. I'm gonna definitely give them a minute. It's been an hour and a half, so they should
Channel
be nearly
switched.
done. Huh? Actually, easy way to just be Chaos Hold Fire, take care of the gonna want to get there.
Come on, guys, double time it.
You there, Jick? Nope. Hey, monkey. Hey, where do you need to be, man?
Hey, monkey, teleporting you now.
Alright, cheers, mate.
But yeah. Funny thing is, until this town, the number that they've gone against has probably been about 3 sections at a time.
Oh, yeah.
Of dudes with iron sights and little armor.
Hmm. Be nice. Yeah.
It's just been the urge to rush in that I'd say has gotten them kind of hurt.
Yeah. Fair.
So yeah, if you reckon that BMP right now, it's on careless hold fire. I'm gonna go down, take control of it, or whiff all of my shots, to be honest.
Gotcha.
Well, good luck. Actually. If you go northwest around... Oh, never mind. Just go straight.
Sir, kill it! Ah,
Channel
go dudes.
switched.
It was terrifying, I hope, but
They're pretty
nice.
fucking fiend at the moment. What do you want to do? Whereabouts you
Yeah, cool. They saw him. With that down, they should be able
Channel
to...
switched.
Done. Come on, hurry on. And Acre reconnected. Yay!
Welcome back.
Hey.
Hey, Leno.
Oh, Leonard. You know what, Leonard? As punishment, I'm changing your flag again.
What punishment?
Died.
Punishment for what?
You died.
I don't know.
I'm kidding. Where are you? Tried to shoot me.
Did you teleport him?
Teleporting him now.
Oh, I was about to do it too.
Good. He's trying to shoot me.
Anyway, they're pretty much
Jackman.
done.
Fighting all alone.
Понял.
Yeah, what? Never mind. Riddler doing. Oh, Riddler's bringing down the truck. It's fun kind of just being the player's overlord and just watching them as like, little
As said,
for my enjoyment.
I actually really enjoy just watching them cleave through what is essentially a hard area.
Mm.
There is some bullshit stuff, like, honestly, I
All
wouldn't
friendly
regularly
forces,
throw them against a BMP.
Aggressively engage the enemy at close range and carry the day with Valor
Fucking hell.
and Elan.
Oh, fucking now I'm now I'm
I love them.
Bloody flag. Where is he? Where are you, Leno? Turbo. Wilson, Bitsy.
Ожидаю ваших приказов. Понял вас.
Doc. Saint. Leno.
Form
There he is.
line
Now
there.
changing the flag, yeah.
Готов. Уже в пути.
Hey again.
G'day,
Hello.
g'day.
You can be. Do you, mate? That's Duckman. How you doing, man?
Yep.
Sending you in to die for valor and honor. I mean,
Speaking of
kill.
valor and honor,
Ожидаю указаний.
that's not what I want to do. I'm very glad that this is not killing me right now. I will be honest.
Channel switched.
I'm going to be a little over probably by about another 10 minutes. Oh, well, whoops.
Ожидаю ваших приказов.
I need one of flags. No, it was Leonard.
Уже в пути.
Alright. And a fun little last minute charge.
Ungarrisoning them all and just making them rush. We say fun little last minute.
No, the fun little last minute rush is there's a bunch of the peasants at the other end of the town that are just rushing down.
So we can mow them all down.
Essentially, yeah. Basically, they're just
These
going
guys
to...
here?
Yeah, passing the gas station now.
And you just click move.
Yep, that's it. All there is to them.
I love it.
They're going to come up to... Jesus.
Send them to their deaths. Oh.
So yeah, they're gonna murder. They're gonna just murder them like with ease. There's not much left of actual safe, powerful hostiles. They're pretty much done.
Gotcha. This has been fun. Thanks for teaching me more about this stuff, man.
I'm honestly I'm not a very good Zeus though, man. So I definitely suggest getting people that are more used to it.
Okay. Now that I'm not so much of a blubbering idiot when it comes to
Awaiting orders.
Yeet me in there, Horizon.
Waiting.
Yeah,
No.
sure. Actually, wait one. Freaking,
I don't have my vehicle to yeet myself.
No. You will have a vehicle to yeet yourself in.
Oh.
What are we giving him?
Ready.
Fuck yes.
Wait, I just need to get the driver out.
I'm so gonna love this.
Anyway, go for it, man. There's a bunch of M113s also that I've got to get to basically follow you out. Because the guys have captured the town.
So what am I doing?
Just grab the tank, drive to the town. There's a bunch of M113s on the left-hand side that'll follow you. – 1-0-0 Alpha. From the sound of the last enemy calls, they are spirited broken. Sounds like he even may have killed their highest chain of command. At this time, the riled up forces that have been trailing you this whole time are moving in. Be advised, it is a mechanized platoon with an MBT at its head.
Do you want me to put them in the vehicle?
Understood.
No, good thing about these guys is they'll do it on their own. Sometimes.
And the whole platoon to move?
Sometimes they'll do it on their own. These guys are being
Pull back
dicks.
Pull back to the man on the hill.
If they need to be moving further?
Solid copy.
Say again?
I was like, maybe they need to be moving further to like mount themselves up.
Yeah, either way, it's fine. They're going. They'll probably see him in a bit.
Oh yeah, there they go. They're getting in now. No, they're not. What are they doing?
Doesn't matter. They're going.
It looks cool. They really are not wanting to get in, are they?
Nope. I don't know why.
They're not even moving in a good formation.
Ready for orders.
Alright, I'm also gonna fly this over. Not me personally, just
Roger that.
Can I send something in?
yeah, go for it, man. Be advised, we also have a friendly helo about to be overhead.
big healer.
Alpha, this is 1-1 minor.
Send in 1-1 minor.
Did you say enemies are inbound or friendlies?
Friendlies.
Act that.
At this time, with your diligent work, the rest of the AO has been cleared out. They have no strongholds remaining. Our forces are buffing up. Congratulations for the victory, boys.
Got a bigger bird going in. Big old double bird. So do you just move them in place and then delete the movement if you want a chopper to just fly around the air? Right?
A bit of both. You can kind of set them to be going about. I just ended the
Oh, okay. I just sort of sent in a Chinook to pick them up, but never mind.
Oh, sorry, man.
No,
That's
it's all
cool.
good.
It's still pretty.
Yeah.
Did they just shoot the tank?
I really hope they did.
Channel switched.
Like,
I'm gonna head off, boys. Thank you very much for that.
take it easy, monkey boss. Like, legitimately, not even a fucking chance.
What?
Like, honestly, what you guys probably cleaved your way through was... First down was
User
a
disconnected
platoon.
from your channel.
When you guys decided to, for whatever reason, yeet through a forest, you killed another platoon. The garrison that was around the town of Chorizo. By the way, I didn't realize for a bit, you guys pushed into that a lot further than I thought you were going to. Apologies if it got a little dull there. I wasn't paying attention. But that was platoon minus, since there was 2 sections and a couple of support bricks. And then the last 2 towns you killed over a company each.
Oh, fuck.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So,
Fucking 1-2 represent.
and that's not counting the armed civilians. So...
What civilians?
Exactly.
Yeah. Armed combatants.
So anyway, you guys cleaved your way through very well. And yeah, I'm just generally pleased. I hope it was fun to do.
I thought we were dying a lot.
It was great.
You definitely were dying a lot.
I was calling retreat at the end, just as we entered that last town. No one listened.
Why would
No.
we?
In
It was
defense to...
perfectly under control.
To be fair, command and control did break down a little bit at multiple points.
Yeah.
It is what it is, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. A couple of times I saw you guys completely just separate for some reason. They'd be like through that forest towards Corazon. It's a great example.
Well, everyone was supposed to be following me, and then I drove off a cliff. So it was probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing they didn't follow me. But the downside is then they all got fucked up while I went off and parked in Fort Leno. And I was
To be
like,
honest,
alright, this is
1-2
mine now.
did also yeet off the cliff. We did get stuck for a bit, but I did dislodge the vehicle. And that vehicle served us very well until I upgraded to a tank.
Look, I had full and complete trust of Rice Ball's driving ability.
Wait, I did not drive.
Oh,
Fucking Rice Ball driving, it was me.
please tell me one of you
I did
saw
not drive.
the fucking helo that was Tokyo drifting all throughout the sky.
That was awesome.
Dear, please tell me one of you saw it actually crash into those trucks.
No,
no.
it went beyond the
Alright, take it easy, everyone.
I-
On YouTube, take it easy. As for the Twitch, I'll also catch us later. Bye-bye.